Good morning, class. Hope everybody's doing well. My name is Stephen Benson, and today I'm presenting on an organization that I chose called Crest, supporting strong families and safe kids. They are a nonprofit organization that I really think has a wonderful mission statement. Crest is dedicated to preventing child abuse by strengthening, equipping, and restoring children and families in crisis, one life at a time. So, what Crest does is they serve as a real support in communities that for families that are going through crisis. These crises range from a wide different array of problems or challenges where children are at risk, and Crest comes in to support those families, and they do take in those children. They work with a lot of families and children throughout Washington, Nevada, and California. They work with homelessness situations for at-risk youth. They work with the foster care system. They offer support for healing and trauma that the children and families have been dealing with to help rebuild their lives. They do have, which I really love, they have a special program called Hope Refuge. This program specializes in helping young children recover from being in sex trafficking, which is amazing. Everything from if the family's having lack of resources, even food insecurity or things like that. If the child is in an unsafe environment, Crest is there for their support. They also offer support for spiritual needs as well. It is a Judeo-Christian organization, so they do offer if the client wants to investigate maybe some spiritual topics for their life. Nearly 10,000 children in the child welfare system in Riverside and San Bernardino counties alone have been served, I think just this past year, by Crest. This was from all the data, by the way, is from 2024, so just this past year. It's the most recent report that they have. They don't really discriminate, from what I could tell. Pretty much any genders, demographics, income bracket, or family status. It didn't seem to really matter. They're ready and willing to accept anybody who needs help. They're willing as much as they can to their capacity. And you can see they've served 45,000, almost 46,000 children and families just this past year. Every day they serve 5,000 children and families, and 432,000 children experienced safe days, cumulative safe days. So these are days where there's been no incident, there's no abuse, there's no hunger. They are safe, and they're a secure place where they can finally begin to find their healing, and it's really amazing. So they do have on-site residential programs for children and families, so that means in the facilities they do have housing for them if that's what's needed. They also work with other families to provide foster care for these different children. If it's approved, they have a very rigorous like a vetting system where they see if these families are qualified and if it is a safe environment for that child to go live with that family temporarily. They do have intervention, family crisis intervention. They offer education and training for the kids and the family for life skills, things that can really help them improve their overall quality of life, be it like employment or maybe things to help keep the home clean, or things to maybe personal hygiene or doctor's appointments. There's dental care. There's all kinds of personal health care that's included. They also offer counseling and mental health treatment. They offer mentoring, and they are very involved in reunification with the family of origin, which is awesome. So for a time, they make sure the kids are safe, and they work to resolve the issues that are going on in the family, and then they can reintroduce the child back into that environment if that's appropriate or if that's suitable. So for social workers wanting to work with Olive Crest, they have multiple positions that they're offering. They hire mental health clinicians, residential social workers, case managers, youth partners, adoption case managers, parent partners, because people also work with the parents for greater stability and safety and just healing and things that maybe the parents need some help with, as we all need some help sometimes. And hey, Olive Crest is there, and family support specialists. So educational requirements to work with Olive Crest depends on the position that you're going for. Some roles do require a bachelor's degree or a relevant experience. Let's say if you have a lot of experience in the foster care system or a lot of experience working with children, what have you, they will definitely be open to your help. A lot of positions require you to be at least 21. And something I found really interesting and really cool, I looked up so my area is the Coachella Valley, and their location out here. If you wanted to be an outpatient clinician to work at that location, you must possess a master's degree in psychology or social work, knowledgeable in Microsoft Office, and you must be bilingual. So you must be able to speak English and Spanish for the Coachella Valley or the desert communities. Other communities, I don't think it looked like it was preferred, not required, but hey, that's awesome. Salary range, anywhere from 19, almost 20 an hour for a front desk receptionist, 23 an hour for a behavioral specialist. Supervisor is about $62,000 a year, and mental health clinician or technician would be $75,000 per year. And the funding model that they have is a public-private partnership. So largely comes from the state, up to 80%, but they do rely quite a bit on private donations just to keep operations going every day, every year. And these are the reports from 2024 from their financials. There's millions of dollars that they've received from the state, and they've also saved a lot of money through volunteer work, which is great. So if you're looking to volunteer, Olive Crest would be more than happy to have you if you're able to serve. And they're very good stewards of what they have. They're very efficient, and they're good managers of their money. So if you ever wanted to donate, this is a good company to do it. My personal reflections on Olive Crest, I had heard about them years ago, but I didn't really investigate anything about them in particular actually until this class, which I'm really glad I had the opportunity to do that. Their core values, as a Judeo-Christian organization, they believe in grace and truth and servanthood. They hold their staff at a very high level of integrity to be able to work with families that are facing some of the worst situations that they may ever find themselves in, completely powerless, completely bewildered with what's going on, whatever it is. Olive Crest holds their integrity at a very high level to be able to be trusted with these children that are super vulnerable in that situation, to be able to be that liaison between the family, working with the state, working with foster care. They really are a safe refuge for these kids and families in crisis. They offer practical tools for families and children to be able to have that support and have their family placement. They really help find long-term safety solutions for these children. They don't want kids going back into an unsafe situation with their family of origin. They're very intentional about that. And I would love to see, if I could, with like a lens, the true impact that a community like, or an organization like this would have in the community. Like if I could see like the vibrations or like the ripple effects of who exactly is helped by the organization, and because they found healing, how are they able to impact their families and their friends and their future relationships, bringing healing and restoration and stability to, if they're able to find their true whole selves as they grow, what great impact could they have in the community? And I would love to see that. And I know that a company like Olive Crest has that impact. So I'm really impressed. And yeah, this is Olive Crest. I would love to maybe check it out one of these days as a future social worker. So thank you so much for letting me share. Hope you have a wonderful day. Take care.